G'day, welcome to Sharks TV for our Round 6 review of our clash in Darwin with the Northern Territory Thunder. I'm joined again by senior coach Matt Angus. Matt, it's a long way to go not to get the 4 points, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Put simply, it is a long way to go. But look, there was lots of positives for us. It was probably it's not probably. We played some of our best footy we played this year, and it's a credit to NT. They're a good side. They're on top for a reason. They're undefeated, and they've got a little fortress up there at TO, and it's going to be a challenge for any side to beat them anywhere. Yeah,
absolutely. The first half, you're right, we played some sensational football. As you say, the best football we've played all year. It was a finals-like intensity, wasn't it, for that first half?
Yeah, certainly a lot of the players indicated it's probably one of the highest quality games they've been involved in Queensland footy. Look, I think in the second half we possessed the ball really well. We executed what we were about. Our pressure was up. We still won the tackle count, which is a real important indicator for us for our effort and our values. But their efficiency in the second half with the ball and making the most of their opportunities. In the third quarter alone, they had 12 more inside 50s to us in the third quarter. So even though we were only down, I think, by 4 points at three-quarter time, it was still we'd absorbed a fair bit in that third quarter, and probably hadn't adjusted to the slipperier conditions of the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the conditions did change after half time, didn't they? That humidity came in, the typical Darwin weather came in. It was almost wet weather football after half time.
Wet weather footy without the heaviness and the slowness of wet weather footy. So it is. Look, it's unique. It certainly didn't have a bearing on the result. I think you could play it in dry weather, and that might suit NT more as well. But look, we're really positive. I think the focus has definitely been on recovering. The slight delay at Darwin Airport made it a longer trip home without 4 points, but the boys have been terrific. The travel block of 3 interstate games in the first 6 weeks is over, and we get to play back on the coast this week.
Absolutely. We lost Geary through those midfield rotations, and Screech also through those back rotations. After that, we lost those two boys. The game seemed to open up for the Thunder. Then Davey sort of started to get on top. Fraser Pope couldn't handle, but couldn't go to two players and shut them both down. So would you agree that sort of hurt us a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely. Glenn Screech, if you look at his direct opponent, I think Willie Rioli kicks 5 goals in the second half. I don't think, as modest as Glenn is, I'm not sure that he may have been able to stop a few of those goals. They were quite spectacular, and you had to marvel in the skill that some of the NT boys, and Elwyn Davies certainly had a terrific second half. Kel Geary's was outstanding. It wasn't a tagging job. It was to just kind of shade him at the clearances, and had been doing really well. And Elwyn, we know he's a class player. He's probably the best player in the comp at the moment.
Yeah,
it was terrific for him in the second half.
Absolutely. We focus on recovery now. This week we've got the Brisbane Lions this Saturday, which we will review on Sharks TV later in the week. With a couple of boys maybe going out through injury, we've still got some quality to come back in.
Oh, definitely. Hopefully Luke Shreve and Reggie Salter are right to come straight back into the side. And we'll probably look at freshening the side up with maybe 1 or 2 other changes as well. Definitely. Look, we've got 2 weeks off after the Brisbane game, so recovering and making sure that we're fresh for this week and really focused on this week will be important.
We'll actually be previewing that game, which is being played at H&A Oval in Broadbeach later on in the week. But for now, that is Northern Territory Thunder defeat the Sharks by 18 points.